Hello, world. It is Thursday, February 22nd, 2024. Looking out the window at Defiance, it's kind of an overcast day, and I think it's going to be just kind of a rainy day. But again, a warm one. Not quite as warm as yesterday because I got into the mid 60s yesterday, but near 50, I think. But pretty much chance of rain all day long. More like March weather than or April weather. April showers bring May flowers in February. The devotion for today is Would You Rather, written by Jennifer Ruth Lynn Garrison. Jennifer bases the devotion upon Psalm 77, verses 4 through 8, New Revised Standard Version. You keep my eyelids from closing. I'm so troubled that I cannot speak. I consider the days of old and remember the years of long ago. I commune with my heart in the night. I meditate and search my spirit. Will the Lord spurn forever and never again be favorable? Has the Lord's steadfast love ceased forever? And then Jennifer writes, a few years ago, a youth group I traveled with played a version of Would You Rather? Would you rather be a bald eagle or a grizzly bear? Would you rather eat only broccoli or only liver? Would you rather listen only to babies crying or, this was, as I said, a few years ago, only to the music of Justin Bieber? Each question brought laughter and eager answers. Then, would you rather regret the past or worry about the future? The whole car groaned. People who had cheerfully, if hypothetically, chosen a lifetime of liver or baby cries refused to choose either regret or worry. We moved on to the next question. In real life, it feels as if I don't choose either. In real life, it feels as if I don't choose either worry or regret. Too often, alas, as with the psalmist, in the middle of the night, they choose me. When regretful, I'm also troubled, thoughts spinning back over years, lamenting the actions never taken, the words hastily spoken. With worry, I also spin out, but this time over what is to come, what is unseen and unknown. Regret and worry seem to choose me at first, but how do I respond? Invariably, I choose them back. Like the psalmist, I let my mind circle around whatever unresolvable thing either worry or regret have placed before me. Maybe it's time to try something different. Maybe like the kids in the car, I can moan once and then move on to the next question. Maybe then I will find that God's love hasn't ceased at all. Maybe then I will see the steadfastness of God's presence with me the whole time. And Jennifer's prayer. You are God and I am not. To you be all the glory. Amen. Well, a couple things that came to my mind as I was reading this was how often that does happen to us, that we focus on things we did. And I've been reflective on that even as I enter retirement, thinking about things in the past that I could have done differently. And then concerns about the future with not having a job, not working. There's a lot of different thoughts that run through my mind with all of that. And then I think of the sticker I have on my laptop that says, what if it all works out? And I keep focusing on that. What if it all works out? And I also think of the things in the past that, yes, there's some things I've done that I regret and wish I had handled differently. But again, those things helped form who I am today. The other thing is this devotion made me think about those times when God feels so distant. And is it really God that pulls away, or is it us that get overwhelmed with the things that are going on in our lives, past, present, or future, and losing sight of that presence and that feeling? And sometimes that's, I think, in the monastic tradition, why it's beneficial to take some silent time to go alone. I've been reading a devotional from A Year with Thomas Merton, and his time in the Hermitage in Kentucky, and just he keeps many of his reflections are about going outside and being inspired by nature, or being having his thoughts being redirected by what's around him when he actually stops thinking about all the things that are upon his mind, and just exists and absorbs what's there. And I think it's those moments in which we find God, and that certainly seems to be Thomas Merton's many of the times when he's talking about. Anyway, those are my thoughts and perceptions. Yours may be different. That is the nature of devotionals. So it is Thursday. I hope you can join us in worship on Sunday. It is the second Sunday in Lent, and worship in either in person or on Facebook Live. Typically, music starts about 10:15 or so, approximately, and then we have bells that go off at the church at 10:27, and that's when we do announcements. And then worship begins as soon as the announcements are over. So, hope you can join us sometime, and hope to see you soon.